their motto is honesty, integrity, quality. That's priority.
That's my motto. That's wonderful. Here we go. I want to say a big thank you to Bob and Donna Lake for supporting the parade with their silver sponsorship.
Love the parade.
And there's Frisch's Big Boy, who I expect to see him a little earlier in the parade.
Oh, Frisch's Big Boy, yes. We just up the road. And we have the Norwood Barracuda swim team, sponsored by Norwood Recreation. They've been around for quite a number of years.
Hart wrote a song about them.
Barracuda. 29 years they've had this team. They also offer swim lessons, senior exercise classes, basketball, self-defense, dance, and Zumba. And next we have Ronald McDonald. Welcome, Ronald.
And you know there's only one Ronald McDonald. He travels all over the country. And the Ronald McDonald House has done such great work over the last 20 years, run by Director Jen Gooden.
I work at Cincinnati Children, so I know exactly what impact that has had on our community. We have the diamond sponsor, CW Zumbiel Company. They're a manufacturer of folding curtains and beverage containers, and they're a longtime Norwood Chamber of Commerce member and supporter. And of course, we want to thank Norwood Community TV. Norwood Community Television is celebrating its 47th year serving the community of Norwood. For years, Norwood residents have been able to see local events and programs on Norwood Cable Television's 5 Time Warner cable channels. Now you can watch Norwood videos anywhere in the world because it's streaming online at www.nctonline.org.
And I had never known this, and Tyler, forgive me, but I didn't realize that you actually train people on using the equipment for free. Is that right?
Absolutely. Members of the community can come out, check out the equipment once you're trained, and take it out and do their own. You can produce your own shows.
Who doesn't want to do that?
It's fun.
Yeah, what a great resource.
We had St. Cecilia Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts. They're located at St. Cecilia over in Oakley on Taylor Avenue. The Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts meet. They have members throughout the area, including many members from Norwood.
Here is the Cameron Avenue Church of God and Canine Friends. They're located on Feldman Avenue here in Norwood. The Cameron Avenue Church of God is a community church that is big enough to serve and small enough to care. Pastor Carolyn Atwood and the congregation invite you to join them in praise and worship this Sunday morning at 10:30. Come, let's worship the Lord together.
And with the theme of the parade being Norwood leading the way, then and now, their float tux shows then and now, ways to find Jesus.
So you don't have to go to the manger, although it wouldn't be bad just to stop by.
Probably not.
Some of us need to cover all the bases. The American Heritage Girls of Norwood. They are a nonprofit Christian-based scouting program for girls ages 5 to 17. Troop 56 meets at the Holy Spirit Center in Norwood on Thursday evenings. All are welcome to join. Although I think you need to be a girl.
I think you need to be a girl. And next we have our gold sponsor, Matlock Electric, located at 2780 Highland Avenue. They're a distributor of electric motors, and Matlock is a 90-year-old family-owned business. Now, Amanda, I remember the first time that you announced this parade, you took some grief about the Star Strutters being athletes.
That's right. Actually, I used to do a morning show on B105 with Bill White, and he said that baton twirling was not a sport. And the Star Strutters took him to the parking lot. They met in the parking lot, so to speak, and they showed him what for. They were phenomenal, and I couldn't believe how itty-bitty they started.
They actually range in age from 3 to 18, coached by Tony Denbo and Crystal Evans and Roseanne Forbes. They've done fundraisers all over in order to compete all over the state, and they've won so many group and individual awards and trophies. They just competed at the USTA National Competition in Daytona Beach, Florida earlier this month. They strive to build confidence, pride, and strong character in each of these girls, and the individual strengths of each member help to make the team work, and it's the foundation that leads to their accomplishments.
Oh, and here come the Star Strutters minis. Oh my goodness, was the American Legion Post 744. And I think this is a great way, if you're not sure if your little girl is interested in sports, we all know that they've done studies that sports is so good for their self-esteem. What a great way to start and just kind of feel out, you know, what they feel like they're capable of doing and what they might enjoy.
Oh, and look at them salute.
Oh, adorable. Take them home. Everyone gets a free one on the way out.
Ashland Avenue Baptist Church. It's represented by its teen department today. They say come be part of their group. They meet Wednesday nights at 6:30, Sundays at 6:30 and at 6:30 p.m. and Sundays at 9:30 a.m. and again at 6 p.m. There's also classes for all ages. Bring the family and see what you have to offer. It's located on the corner of Lafayette and, you guessed it, Ashland Avenue.
Punch Becky twice. No punch bags. Gotta get that in there. See what? Here we go. Is that all one float right there?
It is.
Okay, here we got the Norwood Winton Carthage Lodge, number 576.
They're chartered in Norwood on October 24th, 1895, and they're located on Hopkins Avenue. They have 900 members that are proud to be located in Norwood, the gem of the Highlands. They say where brotherly love, relief, and truth flourish. The Lodge wishes to thank all veterans, the Lindner family for their generous support over the years, and the city of Norwood for providing a great place to live, work, and play.
What is Know the Secret? Do we know that?
I don't know the secret.
I don't know the secret either. Are they going to tell us? Judging will go your way if we know the secret.
And then Job's Daughters is a youth organization under the Masonic Temple for ages 10 to 20, and they meet at the temple as well. We want to make sure we recognize the silver sponsors. Fast Signs, located on Highland Avenue. They produce state-of-the-art computer sign making systems to create high-impact, cost-effective sign solutions. As well as Negley Club and Islandorf Funeral Home at 3900 Montgomery Road, who specializes in traditional and alternative services, cremation, and profiling.
You notice how I make Donna do most of the work here this evening. I just come here for the free soda. Here's the Norwood Historical Society celebrating its 35th anniversary this past May. We thank everyone who has supported the society by volunteering, donating, and joining. We also want to wish a happy 125th birthday to Norwood. In May 1888, the residents of the many subdivisions saw a bright future and incorporated a growing village. A short 15 years later, Norwood became a city. And did you know that Norwood's like the only city in the country that's totally surrounded by another city?
There's one in California.
There is?
One other one in California.
Okay, one of two.
That's correct. Norwood Grace United Methodist Church is located on Slane Avenue. Pastor Nicole Henderson Johns does Sunday school at 9:30, worship service at 10:45 every Sunday. Come check them out.
Here we have Boy Scout Troop 9 and Cub Scout Pack 99. They are led by Scoutmaster Don Broughton, and Cub Scout Pack 99 led by Cubmaster Richard Canada.
I just talked to one of the Boy Scouts last night. He was working on a badge and had to interview an elected official, and so I was an easy target.
That's
I think.
Excellent.
They do such good work around the community, though.
They really do, and it's almost a lost art, so it's nice to see such strong membership. Here we have our diamond sponsor, Pro Graphics Printing. At 4404 Forest Avenue, they're a full-service printer offering high-speed digital copies, offset printing, graphic design, and bulk mail service, and that's all done right here in Norwood.
Wow. And this is the Norwood Soccer. The goal of Norwood Soccer Association is to provide a safe and productive environment where children can apply the principles of teamwork and discipline, dedication, and good old-fashioned sportsmanship. So it's growing. It's registered as a nonprofit organization. They appreciate the support of the community, local merchants, and civic organizations. And if you want to learn about them, you can go to norwoodsa.org.
Look at that big ball.
It says, get in the game, Norwood Soccer.
It makes you want to play like volleyball or something with that. It would never fit into a goal. What do we have coming up here? Norwood Presbyterian Church.
They're looking toward the future. We worship, work, and play together, seeking to serve God through Jesus Christ as we live our lives individually and as a congregation.
I was totally going to say that. Is this, let's see.
Still the Presbyterian Church. Beautiful cars.
I think I might attend. Do you get one of those when you attend, or is that like a prerequisite? No. Would they notice if I just hopped in back before they leave?
They have some members that are following behind as well in the pink t-shirts. You know, we didn't really get to tell you a whole lot about Jeff Anderson, our Grand Marshal. He's, again, the founder and president of Anderson Real Estate. Considered among the industry pioneers who drives the growth of popular lifestyle shopping centers. He's developed things in, like around here, Rookwood Commons, Pavilion and Office Tower, Crestview Hills Town Center, Deerfield Center. I've been out, all of those. Additional award-winning Anderson developments are found in Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Florida, Pennsylvania, and South Carolina.
Mr. Anderson, we need to get together. I have some major city planning ideas for you.
We have a New Haven Missionary Baptist Church.
They are located at Indian Mound Avenue. They have Sunday school at 10 a.m., morning worship at 11 a.m., so you can go out and have fun with your friends on a Saturday and still make it to church the next morning. They also have Sunday evening service at 6 p.m., and Wednesday evenings, too. No excuses, 7 p.m. Everyone, of course, is welcome.
And this is followed by United Cerebral Palsy. It was started by just a small group of concerned parents 64 years ago, and they're part of Greater Cincinnati and committed to providing unique programs for people with disabilities. They purchased the old Holy Trinity Bingo Hall, as we all know it, and turned it into a wonderful facility. They've renovated it just wonderfully, and they have folks that come there every day, learning skills, life skills. Their goal is to have people with disabilities have the same opportunities as traditional folks.
And is this Cornerstone Christian Academy that we have coming up here? A chartered non-public religious school is committed to supporting Christian families by helping educating children in a safe, loving environment. Each child is taught that he is created by God for a purpose and that God wants a relationship with them personally. Education standards are high with traditional standards in a modern setting. CCA is just one more option for great education right here in the city of Norwood.
And we let silver sponsors go by, but we want to make sure to recognize Sintel Financial, located at 4600 Montgomery Road, a full-service financial institution, as well as Ferguson Moving and Storage. They provide local as well as long-distance moving and offer packing and storage. And then Foundation Bank. It's a full-service bank with four branches now to serve you: downtown Norwood, Hyde Park, and North Cincinnati. And Foundation Bank also has a little float. Actually, they've added a fifth branch now. They pride themselves on providing quality service in a prompt and professional manner.
And here comes the members of Holy Trinity Church. They're located on Drex Avenue here in Norwood.
Holy Trinity is the lone Catholic church now in Norwood, and they have their festival on the week, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend on August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Always fun time. It's like a homecoming.
No one has a festival like the Catholics.
Bingo and beer.
Bingo and beer. Amen.
There's lots of members of the parish there. They're carrying signs that say, "Help bring them home." So they are welcoming Catholics who may have been away for a while to come back home. It's Father Ray Kellerman, the pastor. Welcome, Father Ray. Followed in the rear by Dan Romanello and his scooter. Welcome, Dan.
You do know everyone.
Oh, that's my church.
I thought you owed him money. Here's our gold sponsor, La Rosa's of Norwood, who has not had a delicious dinner there. My daughter won't eat anywhere else.
Yeah, they're located at 4072 Montgomery Road, providing pizzas for our guests and judges at the reviewing stand tonight.
I need to go get some, so could you just hold on for a minute? You can take care of this, right?
I suspect it's probably gone.
Yeah, I saw the judges enjoying it immensely. But, you know, a full judge is a happy judge. That's good news for all our entries this evening for the parade. Here's the Norwood Democratic Club, founded in 1888. That's their original car that they're towing behind this pickup.
They want to invite folks to their monthly meetings held the third Thursday of the month at the community center at 6:30. NDC offers a great opportunity to socialize with neighbors and elected officials over food and drink, and their dues are $10 a year.
You can't take your ears off me for a moment, Donna. You don't know what I'm saying. Here's Timothy Maloney, Treasurer, City of Norwood. This is Tim's 16th year of service.
And he's walking with his wife, April.
And who's counting? 16 years. That's wonderful.
And he's still smiling. That's what's amazing.
See, kids, you do use your math skills when you get older.
Followed by John Mumper, who is a Ward 4 councilman. He's with his wife, Kathy, and their family, who are too numerous to mention.
My goodness. Let's try. Amy and Brian, Kim and Jeff, Joy and Scott, Samantha, Jim, Lizzie, Julia, Jake, Jessica, Kate, Jack and Chad. I can't say that 3 times fast. Melissa and Joe, JT and Grace, Kristen, Danny, Kate, and Tim.
Very good.
Goodness.
Very good.
I did that all by heart, and I didn't read that at all.
They're followed by Joe Sanker, who is currently a councilman at large. He's going to be running for council in Ward 3. He's serving on city council. He's with his family and his wife, Jean, who is the sweetest lady I've ever met in my life. Her daughter, Maria, and her husband, Ben, with sons, Kevin and Keith, along with a few other friends.
A few. Here we have Robert G. Kelly, who is up for law director. Is that right?
Yes. Bob had been law director once before and is now running for this the office again.
He's bringing 30 years of municipal law experience. Robert G. Kelly is the Democrat candidate for Norwood Law Director, having served on City Council as auditor and as law director, as Donna just mentioned. Kelly has the knowledge and skills to best serve the citizens of our city. Say his campaign. Oh, look at that!
And we have Lynn Ellis, who is running at large, born and raised in Norwood and very involved in her community and asking for support, followed by Sarah Allen. Sarah just had a baby about a month ago.
No, stop it.
Seriously.
Unbelievable. And was that R2D2?
I think it was R2D2.
Oh I gotta go get my picture with that.
Sarah is currently the council person in Ward 1 and will be running for re-election again.
Oh, yes. Here we have, hold on. I'm coming. Here we go.
We have Lisa Russ. She's running at large on the Norwood Democratic ticket. She's called Norwood home for 30 years, so she's a newbie like me.
Okay.
She graduated from UC with an associate's and bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and she's now working on her master's of education. And she's proud of her hometown and excited to be running for council.
Okay, here we go. Woven Oak Initiatives, their new nonprofit catalyzing, is that a word? Okay, the common good in Norwood. I just learned something. They chose to celebrate this year's parade theme, Leading the Way, Then and Now, by inviting children and teens who are part of their rugby and gardening programs. Wow, what diversity. To give away seed packets to parade onlookers. That's you. Go ahead, you can go get them. Be careful. These seed packets represent seeds of new dreams by the new generations growing up in our city. These young people are leading the way to a greener, more cooperative future. Their program started this week in gardening, and their rugby program is having a fundraiser car wash this Saturday, July 27th. You can find out more about everything that they do on their Facebook page.
And they were followed by the Caleb Tate Fuller Foundation, which is a local 501c3, established in honor of Caleb Fuller, who passed away at the age of 9 and said he just didn't want to be forgotten. So they formed a Forget-Me-Not, and they raise money and they help award scholarships to college-bound seniors in order to further their education. And they have a school. They give scholarships to kids for the Christian school from kindergarten through 12 who need financial assistance.
We have the folks from H&R Block on Mills Avenue in Norwood. They're, of course, a Norwood Chamber member with under 100 employees. They are proud to serve the community where we live. Thank you for more than 50 great years, they say.
And coming up is the MOMS Initiative. MOMS stands for Mothers Overseeing Our Minors' Success. MOMS Initiative is a support network of parents who want to strengthen the families and community by empowering parents to become more hands-on with their children in their schools and in their community. They team up with community leaders and neighborhood businesses and organizations to create some activities educational, mentorship, and fun to keep the youth active and positive. Their goal is to build good character, leadership skills, and good citizenship among today's youth. Now, I don't know about you, but when I grew up, every single mother in my community knew exactly what I did and told my mother before I ever got home.
And that is a lost art. I think every community needs a group like this, because when you ask yourself what's wrong with the world today, I think we all get a little busy and stop really getting in each other's business about what's going on with the kids and stuff. So not that we're on our soapbox, but we did make the soapbox a little bigger this year. What a wonderful group.
And that's led by Kirsten James. Oh, now talk about bringing back memories.
What is this coming up here?
Mr. Softy.
I've never seen him in person.
Don't you remember as a kid when you'd see the Mr. Softy truck coming down the street and you would just run to your moms and say, please, please, can I get an ice cream?
I always wanted, it was like a dilly bar, but no, I don't think it was called the dilly bar at the time. Or the fudge parfait. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry.
So I just remember the jingle coming through the neighborhood. And
sing it, Donna.
Oh, no, it's still the same. They're celebrating their 5th anniversary here in Cincinnati area. It's actually owned by a Norwood native, class of 1981, Melissa Goforth Gabbard, and her husband Craig. There's nothing better to be in your hometown sharing a piece of your childhood with friends. Some friends are old classmates, and then we've made so many new friends on the truck, and they want to thank everyone for supporting them the last 3 years. She said Norwood is the best, but I think Mr. Softy is the best, too.
I think so, too. Let's go get a picture with him, too. Him and R2-D2. We're all going to be hanging out later at this restaurant right behind me, the Bluebird. Here we go. This is our silver sponsor coming up here, Voorhees and Ryan Funeral Home and Xavier University among our silver sponsors this year. We thank them so much.
Xavier was founded in 1831 as a private coeducational university in the Jesuit tradition, and they're doing a huge groundbreaking down there. Oh, where do you see Xavier Square?
I know, right by my old house, which I sold way too soon.
And Voorhees and Ryan Funeral Home is located at 5501 Montgomery Road.
Look, you can go to free tax school here. Liberty Tax Service, 513-924-1040 if you're looking for something, a new career, maybe?
It says, would you like to learn a new skill or begin a new career? Liberty Tax Service of Norwood offers tuition-free tax school, convenient for your schedule.
Look how young they start. Adorable.
Tax season will be around the corner before you know it.
Wow, look at that float. That would float. Now, do they have a Liberty Tax Service bird, too, this year?
We have several statues of Liberty handing out candy and crowns.
Here we have, look at this. Rally's Car Wash has a shaved ice float. They know the key to the judge's heart. Wow, look at this.
It's a mobile shaved ice vehicle with self-serve flavors. Oh, you think they'd pull over and let us self-serve ourselves?
They should. Hey!
The Rally's Car Wash shaved ice mobile truck.
That is adorable.
It says they can come by your next event, so.
Oh, really? Oh, you can rent them for events? Really?
Birthday coming up.
Oh, excellent. In November. I'm not sure that's good. If they make a hot chocolate, that would be great. Oh,
Rusty Bucket, Corner Tavern and Restaurant. It's your fun, fast, friendly neighborhood tavern with wonderful fried pickles. This is Barney Kroger's old wagon. It was built as an exact replica of what Barney Kroger used to deliver groceries to his customers back in 1883. From a little store on Pearl Street in downtown Cincinnati to your neighborhood's Norwood Kroger, Barney's come a long way. And your friends at the Norwood Kroger are happy to share this piece of history with you, and thank you for your loyal patronage. They love being part of this community. And I see my friend Joe Bruce right there. Welcome, Joe.
I don't want to take credit for this, but I will. You know how the milk is now near the front of the store for your convenience? Years ago I made several complaints about having to run all the way to the back of the store, and then suddenly they were moved up to the front as well. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just an example of how they listen to their customers. And I know that if they don't have something in stock that you want, you can go talk to like somebody there, and they might get it in for you.
This is followed by PNC Bank. Mark Nichting is the contact person there. PNC is just located right off of Montgomery Road and on Smith Road, Sherman Avenue, Smith Road, right at that intersection.
And here we have Josh Berkowitz for Norwood Law Director. Josh serves as the Attorney and Chief Legal Officer for the City of Norwood. Josh Berkowitz works hard to help make Norwood a better and safer place to live, work, and do business. Josh Berkowitz also serves as an Assistant Prosecutor in the Felony Division of Hamilton County Prosecuting Attorney Joe Dieters. Josh works with police and victims of crime to take violent, dangerous criminals off the streets, and he would like to thank the Norwood Chamber of Commerce for another great Norwood Day Parade and wish you all a happy and safe summer.
And I thought I spotted our former law director, Ted Kaiser, carrying that banner as well. Next we have John Braden for Council Ward 4.
Wow.
I like that little motorcycle or scooter. That's pretty cool.
I'm not an expert, but it does look fun to ride. Don't let the Shriners catch up with you.
I think that's John over there shaking hands.
I think coming up behind him is, let's see here. Here we go. Clark for Norwood. Andrew Clark is running for his second term on City Council as an at-large candidate. For more information, you can visit his Facebook page at Clark for Council.
It's amazing how all campaigns today rely on social media so much.
I was just thinking the same thing. If you don't have a Facebook page or know how to Instagram or Snapchat, it's hard to stay up to speed on all those things. Different ways to communicate and get the word out. But television really beats them all. Sorry.
There you go. This is Crawford for Norwood. This is Ken Crawford. He's a Republican candidate for Norwood City Council in Ward 4.
And here we have the urology group. We used to visit them for office visits from the radio station. What a great group of folks. They're promoting their upcoming race to benefit Zero, the end of prostate cancer. In addition to the 5K and the 1 mile race, which almost anybody could do, this year they've added a 10K, and they'll have a beer booth for those who need added incentive. The race takes place Saturday, September 7th at the Urology Group. To register, just visit urologygroup.com.
They just completed a beautiful new building last year and moved in. It's just been wonderful to have them as community partners. Followed by United Dairy Farmers, we have the UDF Cow Float, owned and operated by Robert Linder family. It was established in 1939. The milk and ice cream plant and offices are located at 3955 Montgomery Road, and they operate nearly 200 stores in the tri-state area. I'm the Hamilton County Sheriff's car. There was a new sheriff in town this year.
Oh, you don't say, Donna.
Oh, wow. This is the Ward Chair 29, 40 and 8. It began this way. When a couple of million Americans got back from France after World War I with the Krauts, there was one thing they could all remember and laugh about, and it was the French Railroad and its funny boxcars. They had, the horses got priority, so based on that memory, the French boxcar With its marking of 40 men and 8 horses, it became the symbol of good-natured comradeship, camaraderie of among all American veterans.
And they are having way too much fun with that. Here's the Shark Squad. This is from the Newport Aquarium. They present the WAVE Foundation, the nonprofit educational arm of the Newport Aquarium, whose goals are to educate the public while creating advocates for conservation. And I think they also put on like the camps there at the Newport Aquarium where they educate the kids on things going on in the world. It's a wonderful program.
Nice place. Followed by the Norwood Public Works Street Sweeper. They'll stay on tonight after the parade is over, clean everything up, make sure the streets are all presentable tomorrow. And we thank them for the work that they do that just kind of goes unnoticed for a while.
And here we have Friday Night Lights, Stone Lanes. They have 28 lanes for bowling located on Montgomery Road, just down the road here. Great place to host any fundraiser, corporate outing, or birthday party. Fall leagues are now forming. Call 396-7003 for details. They won a couple years ago, didn't they? Their float won a few years ago. Maybe 2 years ago their float won?
They did. They had like people being pins and bowling
yes,
balls.
I loved that.
And of course, bringing up the end of the parade, we are so happy again to have the Cincinnati Syrian Shriners. And I believe that Ron Pennington, president of the Norwood Chamber, will make a presentation.
Ron hosted this parade with me one year when you were unable to do so.
Right. He and I were recalling just a little while ago about how it had rained really hard.
How great it was to work with me.
Yeah, well, that too. But how much it rained that one year.
Yes.
We were, wow. So the Chamber is presenting a check to the Cincinnati Syrian Shriners to do the great work, to help them with the great work that they do here in Cincinnati at the Shriners Burns Institute.
Yeah, my niece was treated there 2 years ago, I believe, and they were so great with her parents too, who were just a nervous wreck with all the burns that she had suffered. Yeah, they focus on the medical and emotional needs of every child. They have a total of 22 hospitals throughout the USA, and one in Canada and one in Mexico as well.
And you never get a bill from them either.
That's what I was just thinking, that the care there is free, and it's events like this that help them do that. And they are a happy group of people too. I've never known such a group have so much fun while raising money.
There's a young man that went to high school with my daughter, and he posted on Facebook today that he was so excited to be coming back to Norwood in the parade to drive his car. So I'm going to have to look for Carl Eidler. He's an old Norwood resident and Norwood High School grad.
They are a highlight. I used to help MC their circus for several years, and just what a treat to work with such amazing men. And the women behind the men.
Oh, yes.
You don't see them out here in the parade, but those ladies, are greatly involved with the Shriners. Was that a secret? I just blew it.
Mary Kuhn is here. Her husband was one of the past I call him the Grand Poobah. I'm not sure what they're called, but I know when he was the Grand Poobah, Mary had a lot of work to do behind the scenes that the women do.
I have a feeling Mary has a lot of work to do all the time.
We start off with the Legion of Honor, or military veterans from all services.
I'm sure they enjoy getting together like this, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us to tell them thank you for their service and their continued service in the community today with their Shriners Burns Institutes.
We have a bus of the director's staff.
And they look great in pink. Hey, guys. Oh, look at that. Is this a belly dancer? My, what a big sword you have.
Somehow I think this is the Oriental band.
Yeah, you think? Oh, look at that. Look at the camel on top. There we go. And here we have the Syrian mini racers. Proving once again that all men are little kids inside.
And there's my friend Carl Idler in the second car.
He just took off his sunglasses to say how do. There you go. So where is he from?
He grew up here in Norwood and went to Norwood High School. Thanks, Carl, for coming back.
I told you she knows everybody.
I think he's a West Sider now.
Don't say that like that. I'm a transplant too. I moved from here to the West Side, and even the West Siders like, "What are you doing over here?" I do miss. I always thought Norwood had the best location of any community. It's 20 minutes to everything. It is so central. Such a great area. And you've grown so much in just the last 7 years.
Just changing with so many new office buildings. We've got Paycor coming in next year. They're putting a new building up. A lot of the old industrial stuff is gone and being replaced with some new modern office space.
Look at these cars.
And thank goodness it's not hot tonight, so we don't have to worry too much about cars overheating.
Oh, that's true. Some years we've had a few of these cars towed out of the parade. Are these new shirts that we're seeing? I don't know if I've ever seen this.
I don't think so either. We like the new shirts.
Yes. Points for fashion. That guy just flashed us with his headlights. Do they drive them here, or do they all come in a big truck?
My guess is they come in a truck. They look a little, would be interesting on the city streets.
I mean, smart cars aren't that much bigger now than those. Here we go.
These are the roadsters. They say the Syrians helping children defy the odds. And that is true.
I knew they were going to get pulled over. Look at all these police behind them. We have one of the Shriner's clowns, is that right, coming up here?
Uh-oh, he usually gets you every year.
Yes, he does, but I see him coming this time. I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. It is nice to see like entire families out here enjoying the parade together.
Such a beautiful night.
And again, Norwood Day tomorrow at Coney Island.
I think it starts at 10, 9 or 10, gates open. Baby show, baby contest starts at noon. Bingo goes 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. And swimming pool's open all day.
And the rides, those old-fashioned pony rides. I can't ride the boat, though. No boat for me. That big boat that goes back and forth. Any coaster, but no boat.
Uh-oh, here comes the clown for you.
Wow. Get Donna. What is he doing?
I don't know.
That truck that went by had all the clowns'
You gotta
names.
get Amanda.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get Amanda. Every year they get you.
Does he have a squirt gun on him?
Yeah.
There's no squirt gun this year, is there?
I don't know. Here they come.
Amanda,
Yeah?
you like snakes? I mean, you do that stuff with the zoo all the time,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You want to see some baby rattlers?
I love a snake, yeah.
Baby rattlers.
They're baby rattlers. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'll wear those around my neck. Nice chicken there, too. I like your rubber chicken.
And bringing up the end of the parade, as always, is our Norwood Police Department. We want to thank them for keeping everybody safe tonight, making sure that all the entries were good. Well, I think this was Officer Brooker again. She was at the beginning, and now she's at the end of the parade. Thank you. And again, we want to acknowledge Jeffrey Anderson as the Grand Marshal. You know, Amanda, my understanding was today was the grand opening of that new Courtyard by Marriott over in the Rookwood Exchange. It's got, let me see, I don't know how many rooms it has, but today's their first day of business, and my understanding is it's sold out, and I heard it's sold out for the weekend too.
Really? Nice job. 127 units in there.
There's going to be, the Anderson Real Estate is going to be building a 127 unit rental complex that's going to be have a swimming pool and an exercise facility and everything, and a 750 car garage, and then I think a second hotel is going in as well.
Donna and I will be broadcasting the parade next year from the pool.
Oh, I don't know about that. So again, we want to thank Norwood Community Television, and we do have some awards to give out. We were just handed the results. Amanda, you want to start?
We want to start from
the bottom.
Let's do that. Our second place float, winner of $250, goes to Cornerstone Christian Academy.
And the best float and the winner of $500 goes to Norwood City Schools after school program.
They were the ones with the big birthday cake, I believe.
That's right.
That's right. And the first place Carl H. Lindner Memorial Award goes to the Cameron Avenue Church of God.
The first place for the Rick Detmer Memorial Award, still miss you, Rick, for businesses less than 100 employees, goes to Liberty Tax Service.
And our first place President's Award for businesses with over 100 employees goes to UDF.
And I think you should have the honor of announcing this next one.
Oh, it would be my pleasure to announce the first place Musical Performance Award to the Star Strutters.
Those non-athlete athletes.
Those non-athletic athletes.
And the first place overall winner of the Judge's Choice Award, first place overall, goes to Norwood City Schools and all 3,000 people who are working with them.
Congratulations, all of you. Thank you so much for being part of our parade this year. It's always a joy to see everybody come together for this day.
And thank you, Amanda, for coming back again. I hope you're here again next year.
My pleasure. Thanks for all the free food. I'll always be back. It's always great to work with you, Donna. Thank you so much.
Thanks. And we'd like to thank Norwood Community Television for putting this on. I'm Donna Lake.
I'm Amanda Orlando.
Thank you for attending tonight's Norwood Day Parade.
Now, you can't stay here, but you got to go home. I don't care where you go. Bye-bye.
Bye.